Hey guys. I'm a little early. Well, I'm late and then I'm early because I was originally going to be doing this at 6 p.m. Eastern, but I've been hard at work on something that I'm going to be releasing at the end of the year. And I was making such good headway on it that I had to keep going. So, anyways, we have a lot to really get into as we head into the final month of 2023. Hey Dennis, how are you? Um, okay, I'm a little like excited, really. One, I'm feeling fabulous. I'm finally over whatever that was. And let me just address this because and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to start a little early because I'm gonna probably take a little bit of time before I actually jump into the signs to share what I feel is important information with you guys. Um, a lot of people have been either taken out by this, well, I don't know, whatever's kind of going around, like flu season. I mean, to be fair, I've had worse flus in the past, but it seems to be attacking the throat chakra, which I find is really like a lot of people are losing their voice or they're just unable to speak. And what's really interesting is this all started on the day I decided to face a very triggering fear. That meant I was going to have to, one, communicate in a different way and really speak my truth in a very up-leveled way. So I found that very interesting. And to be quite honest, now that I've kind of come out of it, I really feel way more empowered. I feel stronger than ever. And I am so jazzed for the choice that I made that day and what is starting to manifest from it. So, sometimes when we are leveling up, we will encounter viruses. Viruses, since the beginning of time, have been very crucial part of our evolutionary process in becoming stronger as human beings. And I really feel like whatever purged from this um, illness that I had has now only left me stronger than I was before I started it. So, yay, me. I'm so excited for that. And I just want to say as well that we've got some pretty harsh astrological alignments in the sky right now. People are going through it. People are going through massive emotional upheaval. You're being challenged right now on what you want to do, what you're inspired by, what you're motivated by. You're being challenged by governing authority of Saturn. Saturn and Mars has completed its square over the weekend. And this has shown up for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. We've got the full moon in Gemini that was, late last night into today. And that really was about confronting a truth that some sort of authority figure, perhaps in your life, or some kind of, Saturn in Pisces, perhaps a spiritual teacher, perhaps just a spiritual lesson in general, is really confronting you and how you're evolving, moving forward in your life, what you're actually doing, is saying, hey, are you really doing it the best way you possibly can? There might be a better way. And this is also because it's Gemini. We're talking about our ideas, our thought processes. And because we're also opposing Sagittarius, we're talking about our belief systems. And many of us are being challenged right now to really relook at our belief systems, to really look at our ideas and how we communicate. And something might have to be faced that is really hard and difficult to face. We're being challenged with looking at the parts of ourselves that we're maybe a little bit delusion about and in illusion over. So this is a pretty confronting energy. Now, on top of that, because that's never enough, in the next day or so, Venus is conjuncting the South Node in Libra. You guys are already feeling this. Venus, the ruler of relationships, value, resources, money, creativity, beauty, she is moving over top of the South Node in her home sign, Libra, okay, which is about balance. It is about harmony, and it is about relationships. It's about contracts, negotiations. And she's really challenging all of us to really let go of old ways, old patterns, things that have left us out of balance or really need to be brought back into balance by confronting the things that just don't work for us anymore. Whether it's in your relationships, how you approach relationships, how you approach balance in your life. Maybe there's contracts that you've made with yourself, with others, narratives that you tell yourself that you really have to break free of. That is all coming up this week. So challenging week as we head into the last month of the year, December, which is also going to host a Mercury retrograde starting on December 12th, I believe it is. December 12th or December 13th. You know, December 12th is the Sagittarius new moon. So on December 13th, the Mercury will go in retrograde, which means it's entered its shadow already. So, of course, Mercury will be in Capricorn first. Mercury being in Capricorn is actually what I feel that's a good thing, because I think given the fact that we've just come out of this full moon in Gemini, which has left us with a lack of clarity, us questioning everything, being forced to look at something in a completely new way. We're trying to get our bearings. We don't know what's up and what's down. We don't know like back from front. We're really kind of confused right now with Neptune squaring Mercury. So once Mercury moves into Capricorn this Friday, we're going to get a couple of weeks where, well, we'll get 3 weeks of feeling like, you know, Mercury in Capricorn's just like, okay, let's just get it done. What do we absolutely need to focus on? What has to just be the what's the bottom line of everything, right? Mercury in Capricorn just wants to get to the solution. It's very direct, and it's really not interested in any distractions. It's not interested in the fluff. It's just give it to me straight. Let's get her done, right? So all of our ideas, our communication, the way we're getting information, is all going to be enforced by that energy, which I think is going to be a welcome blessing. So we also have on December, I think it's like 5th or 6th, Venus is going to be entering Scorpio. Or maybe she enters Scorpio on the 4th, but on the 5th, 6th, she's going to be in a nice trine to Saturn in Pisces. So finally, we're going to see a beautiful flowing energy between Venus, the ruler of relationships and money, and authority, hard lesson Saturn. But this is like just really kind of bringing in, let's have some really important maybe discussions, or let's get really clear about our how do I say this? Pisces is very much like no boundaries, right? It's very, very all over the place. It can be a lot chaotic, but Saturn in there is like trying to like really hone in on what is spiritually aligned with you. What are your spiritual goals? What are your spiritual values? Values is Venus. And so you could be having discussions with people, conversations that are really kind of looking forward into the future, right? Pisces is the final zodiac sign that is the bridge between the past and the future, and really kind of looking at, how do I commit to the future, maybe with someone else in your life? And again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but how do I fulfill a harmony in my relationships by really getting honest and clear and direct about what my spiritual motivations are, what my spiritual goals are, and are these governing principles truly what I'm living by in my relationships? A lot of that's kind of coming up. So first half of December, I feel like it's going to be pretty good for the overall, but we'll kind of see how the cards fall. Before we get into the readings too, I just want to say Forbidden Journey retreat tickets on sale. This next retreat is going to be a whole nother level than the last one. So if you missed the last retreat, or you were on the last retreat and you want to be at the next one, this one is going to really take it to the next level. I'm really excited about what I have planned for that. Christine and I were talking today, and it's amazing what shifts have already happened since then. So if you're interested in coming to the retreat, ticket sales, the price of the ticket will be going up after Christmas. So you can secure your ticket with just a deposit. You do not have to pay the full amount up front. I have a payment plan option. And of course, it's on a first come, first serve basis for room selection. All right. Anything else? If you guys need any assistance with your healing journey, inner child work, coaching, readings, all of the links for that are in the description below. And of course, until midnight tonight, Pacific time, I believe it's Pacific time. I hope it's Pacific time. All of my courses in the Alchemy Academy are 25% off, as well as all my meditations on my website. So if there was a course that you've really been wanting to get into and it was a little out of your price range, you can now take 25% off. The Inner Child course, one of my most coveted courses, and the one that people have had a lot of success in, that one is now 25% off. That's over $100 of savings. So that ends tonight. Anything else? Are you guys feeling the vibe? I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling high. And I'm so ready to do this reading for you. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back, healthy, strong, and I'm excited for my journey this coming weekend. I will have to tell you guys more about it next week. And oh yes, don't forget, tomorrow night, I have a new podcast out. We're talking about human design. First time I've ever brought anyone on the podcast to talk about human design, but this girl was my spirit animal. We were so on the same page on so many things. And I just love when I find another coach, leader, spiritual teacher who is not up for the BS, gonna give it to you straight, and is gonna call out the BS out there in the prophecy land. So shit gets real on that podcast, and you're not gonna want to miss it. Okay, let's get into it, my loves. Let's get into it. Earth signs, you guys are first. Earth signs are first. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what's in store for you for the first half of December. What is the main theme of Earth Signs reading? What is the theme of Earth Signs reading? And what is the potential challenge? I'm going to do one more cut here. All right. Oh, okay. I like it. And what is the potential challenge? Wow. All right. Okay. Right away, Earth signs, you might be feeling like you're struggling to bring something together. You're struggling to bring either two ideas, two people, like you and another person, or maybe just two people outside of you, two circumstances, I don't know, something together. It may feel like you're actually further apart than you really are, is what I'm feeling right now. We'll see how the cards play out, but your theme is coagulation. This is telling me that this is about, again, coagulation, things finally sticking, things finally settling into place. Let me just, sorry, my throat still gets a tickle in it, even though I feel like so good. So I'll be lubricating the throat chakra throughout this reading a little more often than usual. Okay, so I feel like earth signs with coagulation as your theme, you've been working hard to get something to stick together, bring two things to make one. All right. And I feel like it's felt very challenging for you. See, I've gotten so excited. I've just worked my throat out here. The challenge for you is darkening. Okay. Now, the darkening card means the work is already underway. It's a good sign. It means that, but it can sometimes feel like you still need to start, or like if you've started, you haven't made any headway. This is usually what happens as you're getting ready for a rebirth of something. Like it gets really dark right before it gets brighter. And so there's a darkening phase happening right now. And that sometimes can make you feel like everything that you're doing, trying, offering is just, I don't know, fruitless. Your efforts are not showing any kind of manifestation, any kind of tangible results, perhaps. So let's kind of take a look and see where this is all going. Let me just say hi, Suitor Bug, Laura, Celeste, Dawn, Fifi, Bonnie. How are you guys all? Stephanie, hello. All right. Let's find out. All right. What do we need to know about the past here for my earth signs? What do we need to know about the past for my earth signs? All right. We have the Queen of Crystals in reverse. That is the Queen of Swords, I believe. Right? The Pentacles. What are the Pentacles? Hold on a second. The Queen of Crystals. Yeah, the Ace of Crystals. Yeah, Queen of Crystals. Queen of Swords. All right. Ooh, Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse. Yo, this reading is already like so spot on from what I've already said. Okay, let's look at the coming energies, the present energies of the first half of December. The Queen of Stars in reverse. There you are. Yeah, Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. There, that's stars. The stars is the Pentacles. Okay. Look at all these queens coming out. All three queens and the Lovers. Where are my kings? Where are my kings? Okay, we have the Five of Stars in the middle of the heart of your spread. Feeling lonely, feeling like desperate, feeling, I want to say, kind of like lost, rejected. Let's see. Oh, and then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. My. A lot of reversals and one upright that is not a great one to have in the upright position. Okay, let's see what's coming into your future. Love it. Okay, you have the Two of Wands. I'm telling you, brighter days ahead for you, Earth signs. The Ten of Stars. There's your king. King of Stars in reverse. All right, so we got our king and our queen on the Earth signs. Earth signs, you might be dealing with another Earth sign. I don't know. The overall energy is the Seven of Stars. Oh my God. And there's our fourth queen. Queen of Wands in reverse. Whoa, can we just talk about Venus, like letting go? Like this is total Venus over the South Node energy. This is about letting go of like all of your old feminine energies. Like Venus on the South Node is like just collectively, this is like a deep purge for the feminine, or how the feminine is treated, how the feminine shows up. how the feminine is respected, regarded. Like there's a big purge so that like there's a new way can come forward and we embrace a new kind of feminine aspect. I can't believe these cards. This is crazy. So Queen of Wands underneath okay, so Seven of Stars, this is all about the time and effort that you've been investing, right? You've been investing time and energy into something. And right now with the Queen of Wands here in reverse, you're not feeling very confident about your investment. You're not feeling very confident about like the time and energy, the resources, maybe even the money that you've been putting into this. There's it feels like there's a dissolving of inspiration, motivation. You're not as excited about something that you want to be more excited about. Now, in your past, you have the Queen of Crystals, the Queen of Cups, and the Lovers all in reverse. Okay, so look, there was a neat Queen of Crystals. She severs. She's the ice queen when she's in reverse. She's like, no bones about it. This is how it is. I'm not dealing with this anymore. You know, like, screw you and everything else that comes with you kind of energy. And the Queen of Cups is it feels to me like the heart was shut down. It feels to me like emotions were either pushed aside or were detached in some capacity here. And the Lovers, this could have been a relationship for you, or is talking about a current relationship where you just felt at a further distance than you'd like to feel. If this isn't a relationship, it's like you feel further apart from the creation of something coming together. Again, it's that coagulation energy I'm talking about, all right? Now, in your present energies, we have the Queen of Stars in reverse, the Five of Stars, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right. Look, at the end of the day, it feels like someone's feeling a little alone, rejected. Now, because we have this energy of like touch and go, in and out, the Knight of Wands in reverse is often, it feels to me like it's the person who only shows up when it works for them. It's the energy you can never really count on. It shows up when you least expect it, and then it's gone when you want it to be there, right? And then you have the Queen of Stars here in reverse, who maybe isn't taking care of her needs. Maybe she's putting herself last. There's this energy of like really, I think there's like a come to Jesus moment this first half of December of like, what is it that I really want? What is it that I need out of all of this? Because I can't keep continuing like this. I can't keep moving in this direction. This isn't working. So it feels like there's something coming up to the surface through the work you've been doing to really kind of face this head on once and for all. Like and that's what like Saturn trining Venus, okay, early next week, is really kind of like, all right, let's really get honest and clear and decisive about how we're going to move forward in relationships, how we're going to show up as the feminine, how we're going to treat the feminine, you know? So I see all that really coming up strong. And again, when I talk about the feminine, we're talking about compassion, nurturing, opening up the heart chakra. We're talking about going with the flow. We're talking about creative ideas coming in. So this is, and it's also very healing, right? The feminine energy can be very healing because of the compassionate and empathetic nature of it. And Queen of Stars, she's the biggest mother energy of all the queens. And so for some of you, you may feel like you've had to be a mother to someone and you're like, not doing it anymore. So I don't know. Now in your future energies, the Two of Wands, 10 of Stars, and then the King of Stars in reverse. All right. This King of Stars, I feel like, might be this Knight of Wands in reverse energy. So look, you now are at a crossroads, right? You're going to go through the first half of December and there's going to be like a reckoning, so to speak. And you're now like forced, like, we've got to make a choice. I've got to make a decision here. Okay. Whether this involves someone else or it's just looking at like something you're dealing with and trying to come together. And it's like, there are two paths here. Which path am I going to take, or which path are we going to take? And really, ultimately, what I'm seeing is the 10 of stars. This is looking at like, are we committing? Are we going the full way? Are we actually ready to invest everything, invest long term? You may be like, okay, I'm really looking at my future and what it is that I want to support me financially, maybe support you with more stability, more resources, whatever it is. Like, this is where you're really focused on. And the King of Stars is the energy that's like, again, usually when he's upright, he's your most dependable king, very stable, very loyal. But in reverse, this is the energy of the person who's say they're going to show up and then they don't. They're supposed to show up and then they're missing in action, right? Can't keep their commitments. And in some cases, this is like the gambler who like starts gambling away their money or bets on the wrong things. And I just feel like you might be dealing with an energy like this, where it's kind of like, listen, it's shit or get off the pot time. And we'll see what comes out on the clarifiers. Okay. All right. Let's go into the clarifiers. What do we need to know about this 7 of stars as the overall energy? Okay. You have the Justice card in reverse and the Page of Coins coming up. I'm going to pull one more card. I think some of you feel like you've been dealt the short end of the stick. I think something in the past has not been fair or equal. And again, it's that Venus energy, Venus in Libra, balance, right? The Justice card is Libra. Give me one more card, please, on this 7 of stars. You've invested a lot, but you're like, I don't know if this is really working out for me. And you're like, the past, how things went in the past aren't going to work anymore. They're not going to fly. Ooh, and as I say that, you have the Judgment card also coming up. I see a reckoning. I see that you're going to be offered or you're going to offer a new proposal. And this is going to take things in a very new direction. So things are going to be feel a little green for either you. If you're dealing with someone else, maybe it's them or maybe it's both of you. I don't know. But but what I like about this is like the Page of Coins, stability. It's like, okay, you know what? Let's put in the work. Let's see how this goes by trying. Right? Don't know. It's still a new energy. It's still like, it's not fully developed, but it's the beginning phases. And this might be with someone you've dealt with in the past. Okay. With the Judgment card here. Or this could be something that you've been working on in the past, that you thought was dead and maybe now it's coming back to life. This is also the Judgment card means it's decision time. Right? And you also have the Justice card in reverse, meaning past choices aren't going to fly, new choices only. So let's take a look at the Queen of Crystals in reverse. Yeah, okay. There's your Queen of Coins again in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. All right. Things were not moving forward, or there was just too many obstacles and challenges. And I think, again, you felt depleted. I think you felt like you had been putting in all of this effort and nothing was coming back in return for you. And I think you're like, you know what? I need to cut my losses. I need to move forward in a different way. Whether it was cutting your losses with someone or cutting your losses in a direction you were going, I don't know. But it's just with that Devil in reverse, it's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm over it, like new New direction. And so again, with the Queen of Cups here, I see that there's some sort of detachment from the emotional field, because your emotions must have been involved in some way, whether it was like emotional attachment because it was your dream, your desire, or if it was someone else you cared about, or, maybe it was attachment to your intuition. Maybe you shut off your own intuition. I don't know. But Queen of Cups, there was some kind of detachment. What is this Queen of Cups in reverse? Yeah. Okay. Strength card and the Five of Coins again in reverse. All right. You no longer wanted to be rejected, or you no longer wanted to feel alone. In fact, it was really wearing on you. And you're like, in order for me to regain my strength, I have to somehow emotionally detach. I somehow have to like shut off this part of my heart or my intuition or whatever it might have been, like attachment to a dream. I don't know what it was, but you're like, I just need to kind of regain stuff here, and I think you felt like you were out in the cold for too long, and it's like, I got to find a way back in. So tell me about the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, okay. Star card in reverse, Three of Coins in reverse. Yo, this is really harsh energy in a sense that whatever this represents in your past, there was definitely like two ships going in very different directions. Okay. And the foundation of whatever was being built wasn't working. It was either shit foundation or things just like came to a halt. And this was difficult because this was something that you wanted, and it's now no longer like really presenting as that way. And so there was some kind of like force, it feels like, that really kind of pulled two things apart as opposed to bringing them together. Okay. And this isn't really what you wanted. Now, coming into the Queen of Stars in reverse. Queen of Stars in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, now we got our Emperor. Finally, the masculine showing up in his strength on this Queen of Stars. Oh, but of course, we've got another five. We've got the Five of Wands. Ooh, Earth signs, you ain't having it. Someone's coming in strong. Someone's coming in. Might be with the Emperor. The Emperor can mean a masculine energy in your life. Doesn't have to be a man, but a masculine energy in your life, or some sort of authority who you really respect. It could be a boss. It could be someone you work for, or like is at a higher level than you. The Emperor can just also represent the need to take charge. Let me pull one more card on this. Whatever this Emperor energy is, okay, we also have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy, and we have the Four of Coins in reverse. All right. The Queen, listen, the Queen of Stars, really, it's you guys. All right. That's what it feels like. If this feels like you, Earth signs. And it feels like you're just kind of, again, it's this energy of, I haven't been focusing on me and I need to focus on me. And it feels like this Emperor energy is it's either someone you've dealt with in the past, or it's an energy that you were, the missing energy that you needed to bring something together. Okay. And there's a conflict here. There's drama of some sort, like, or these two forces, this force and you are at odds in some way. And the reality is that, I think there's been this energy of being very disconnected from your own personal spiritual journey, or if you're dealing with someone else, maybe it's their spiritual journey. And there's this need to really kind of let go, to embrace something that you're not used to embracing. So although there's this energy here, there's a struggle, but it's because there's something coming up in the conversation or in this revelation for you that's requiring the need to kind of surrender control or let go in some way. Now, tell me the 5 of stars. Okay, we have the world in world upright and the 4 of swords in reverse. I think you're completing something here in the first half of December. You're completing a very long chapter where you've done a lot of healing around not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling deserving of something, or around rejection, okay? And you've done a lot of healing on this, and somehow something is coming to a completion here for you. What's this Knight of Wands? Because the world upright is telling me, like, for some of you, this might involve some sort of travel, like whether it's short term, long term, short distance, long distance. But, you know, the world can often mean there's some kind of travel by plane, usually. Could be involved for some of you. It also represents like an accomplishment, feeling like really good achieve. So you might even feel like you've accomplished moving on from this energy. Let me see, Knight of Wands in reverse, because this is your, yeah. See, the 6 of coins. This is your energy that is non-reciprocal, only shows up when it wants to. What else do we need to know about this? There's your 10 of coins, but it's in reverse. See, this is what you're like, no, this isn't stable. This isn't secure. I'm not putting myself out for this anymore. Like, this isn't what I'm showing up for anymore. And this is not where I'm going to allow my energy to be given to. Because remember, what we're talking about is where you've invested your time and energy. I feel like there's an energy that might be coming up from the past, or something that you need to deal with for a specific reason in order for things to move forward. And I think that you're going to be completing something around this, this first half of December. What I actually like about this energy for you, Earth signs, is that it's very healthy. And it means that you've really done a lot of growth. You've moved through a lot of healing, a lot of growth, and you're ready for a new chapter. So again, the work has been underway. Things are moving. So let's just see. Now you're faced with this 2 of Wands in the near future. Okay, clarified by the 2 of coins. Balance, but also, again, needing to make a choice. The Hangman in reverse. One more card, please. Ooh. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting. You know what? I think you're going to be revisiting something that you were really passionate about. Something that didn't really kick off when it could have in the past for some of you. This could be a dormant energy that you've been waiting to start, that finally might, because what I'm seeing here is you get to make a choice, but whatever you're choosing is coming from the place of a very enlightened and new perspective. Okay, you're seeing something in a brand new way, or you're being presented something in a brand new way. It could be a new path, or it could be an amended path. I don't know, but you're definitely, some kind of enlightenment is coming in the near future around this, which I think allows, and it's about a choice. And again, it feels like something about like perhaps a past energy that there used to be excitement, or maybe the flame had dwindled in some way and now it's being reignited. And again, that could be something for your own creative endeavors. This could be part of your own spiritual journey. I don't know. It could be someone else. Let me see what this 10 of stars upright is about, because this is your 10 of coins, your 10 of pentacles. This is your long-term investment. This could be, some of you could be getting ready to spend a lot of money. Okay, we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords in reverse. Let me just pull one more card. What's this 10 of Stars about? And we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So the Five of Swords means there's going to be some sort of solution presented, ready to not be in battle anymore, right? Now, this could mean a resolution to move forward with someone, or to move forward in a new way without someone. The thing is, the Four of Cups comes up here, right? Now, the Four of Cups is... it's making me feel like I'm really getting very pensive energy here, where someone is really reflecting on past failures and really wanting to resolve those. That's really what this feels like. So really resulting on where they haven't been showing up, that Knight of Wands, where they haven't really shown up. They haven't really been acknowledging maybe their part in all of this, or the energy that has felt very like disconnected from you at way. There's something about this energy that's ready for resolution, ready to make amends, but it's definitely very thinking. So what's this King of Stars energy? Seven of Swords. Oh gosh. The King of Coins in reverse again. So we've got double King of Coins energy in reverse. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. This King of Stars energy is really trying to unstick themselves from one place. They're trying to get out of their own head, where they tend to sabotage things, right? The Seven of Swords can be deceptive, but oftentimes it can be deceptive to self. And I feel, because we've got the King of Coins twice here, this is really telling me that whoever this King of Coins represents, or whatever this King of Coins represents, it's this energy that's wanting to free themselves, liberate themselves from a sabotaging energy. The story is not complete with this reading. I don't know where this is going, to be quite honest. It feels like progress. Okay, it feels like progress is being made, but I think this is going to be a continuously developing story. I would say that it feels like it's definitely moving in a healthier direction, whatever way that's going. And I would say to keep in mind, to not forget that the work is underway. You are coming to a rebirth. Something is going to be reborn and given a new lease on life, and for some cases, a new chance. Again, this is about taking a chance on a new beginning to develop stability, and really kind of say, okay, Page of Coins is like, all right, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to do the work that needs to be done. I'm ready to put that effort in. So I really feel like this is going in a good direction. I just don't think it's going to present itself all in one fell swoop, which it never really does, let's be honest. But I like where it's going. So Earth signs, let me know how this is unfolding for you in the comments below. And I'm going to say, as we are here, if you haven't liked the video yet, please hit the like button for me. Show me some love. And of course, if you're watching later, please just drop into the comments, drop a heart, drop a something, just to help me with the algorithms. I appreciate it so much. All right. How do my earth signs resonate with that one? You guys are all talking about ice cream. That's what always happens when Suiterbug and Dennis are in the live chat. All right. Kayla. Yes, I need this resolution and enlightenment in my life. Nicole is talking about. Oh, okay. Well, may it come. It looks like it's coming. So, Sahara, it resonates so much. Very cool. Oh, Dawn. Oh, really? Juicy. You're gonna have to tell me about it this weekend. Stephanie, not your reading. Kayla, it resonated big time. Okay. And not all of these readings, like with Stephanie, will resonate. And if they don't take them on. All right. These are general readings. They're meant for those who really need them the most. At least that's my intention every time I come into the readings. All right, let's move on to water signs. You guys are next. Water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what's in store for my water signs. I'm excited, Dawn. I'm excited. What is in store for my water signs for the first half of December? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right. No whammies. Jackpot only. What is the main theme and what is the potential challenge that my water signs will be facing in the first half of December? Let's take a look. What is the main theme and what is the potential challenge? These cards are really they feel very intentional, like they're coming out with like, this is the one. Have you guys noticed that? Okay, and what is the potential challenge for... Okay, we got two. All right. Okay. Water signs, you're dealing with the theme of the uncreated. All right, this is the main theme of your reading. So there is something that you are working on, that you are dreaming of, that you would like to create. Or you're in the process of this thing kind of really starting to move through you and maybe get some clarity on what that is. Let me just, because I haven't pulled this card in a long time, let me just see if there's anything else that might be of value to you guys with this card. The unconceived, the seed of the seed. There was a time when everyone you know was not yet born, when every city was yet to be named, when your favorite song was yet to be sung. Such is the energy of the uncreated. This card indicates the subtle but profound force that summons all that will be into existence. This most sacred of formulas cannot be manufactured, contained, bought, or sold. It's the pure intelligence of creation pulsing at the door of reality. Its timing is precise and it is happening now. Do not delay. Send an invitation to the uncreated. Allow it to formulate and gestate. The architecture of the future is within you. All ground is fertile. Life begets life. So yeah, there's something brewing here for you, water signs. Something new. Something that has yet been conceived. The seed may not have even been planted yet for you, but it's coming your way. So now your challenge is the lightning card and the androgynon. Okay, so the androgynon is about union, right? It's about the balance of the masculine and feminine energies. It's about the opposite polarities coming into harmony, really going beyond that. And the problem, though, is the lightning card here, is suggesting that you may think that the work is done and it's not. You've missed a crucial step. So whatever it is that you're trying to bring into creation, there could be something you're overlooking that you cannot afford to overlook, because it's going to cause you more issues down the road, bigger issues. And it feels like it's about some sort of balance, some sort of harmony, whether it's in with yourself, in order to create this. It's about maybe having a different perspective. So needing to bring the polarization of two ideas and really kind of look at things from a more balanced perspective. So let's kind of see where that goes. Interesting energy for my water signs. All right. What do we need to know about the past? Hey, up 3. Good to see you. And Carol, hello. All right. What do we need to know about the past? Well, we have the 2 of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse in the exact same position it was just in for Earth signs. And we have the Tower in reverse. Tell me about the incoming present energies for the first half of December. What are these energies? What do we need to know for my water signs? King of Cups in reverse. Why are all the elements upside down? The 6 of Crystals in reverse. Woo! And then the 10 of Crystals. Like I said, something you're not seeing here, water signs, or something you might be avoiding, something that has been ongoing for a very long time. It's caused you a lot of pain, a lot of stress. It's caused you a lot of mental anxiety. Okay, let's see where this is going. The 3 of Stars in reverse, which is the 3 of Coins. The Lovers in reverse. Wow. Water signs. Are all my water signs running from the chat right now? You guys all like putting a pillow over your head? Are you guys like putting hands over your ears and just going like, la, 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 I don't hear it. I don't hear it. It's not for me. It's not for me. You're like, pull the cards. You did it wrong, Nicole. Okay. One more card here for my water signs. The 10 of Stars in reverse. Yo. Water signs. Someone's getting an ass kicking. Okay. The overall energy is the Judgment card in reverse with the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Look. This is about not being on your path. All right? This is about not living up to your destiny. This is about making decisions or choices that are either holding you back from that, making the wrong decisions, maybe regret, I don't know. But it's because there's a lack of clarity on what direction you're supposed to go right now. Okay? You I don't know, just there's been a sequence maybe of events that have happened and you're just like, where the hell am I going with all of this? What the heck's going on? Why do I feel so lost? Why do I not feel on my path? Like, what is my path? I don't even know what it looks like anymore. You know, like it's got this energy to it, you know, and of course it may be a lesser extreme of that, or it might be really extreme. I don't know. Just take the messages as they come. And of course, I really don't know if this is going to be for all you water signs because this is a pretty specific reading. Okay, in the past, we have our Two of Cups, the only good card here in your deck, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then the Tower. Oh, look, things were going great. Hence why you thought the work was done, okay? Things were coming together. This could have involved another person, where it just felt like, yes, you know, we're drinking from each other's cups, or you and the universe are drinking from each other's cups, and you just feel like everything is working out. But there's an energy here, the Queen of Cups in reverse, which can talk about emotions shutting down. You may have dealt with someone, or you might have been very emotional. And with the Tower card coming up in reverse, it feels like there's this need to kind of put the head in the sand and not really look at what's crumbling either beneath you or around you, because everything's great. Everything's done. And no, it's not. No, it's not. This is a little bit of this is definitely a come to Jesus moment for some of you water signs out there. Again, this isn't going to be for all of you. But I will say, when I get these kinds of readings, someone really needs to hear it. So let's just all pray for the water signs that this is for. In your present situation, we have the King of Cups in reverse, the Six of Crystals in reverse, and the Ten of Crystals. All right, water signs. This is you or someone else around you who is just not listening to their inner compass. They're not, they've disassociated from their, like, the emotions. They've disassociated from their heart path. And as a result, they're in the Six of Crystals energy in reverse, which is the energy of spinning around the drain, okay? Going around in circles, repeating the same shit over and over, not seeing any change, not getting out of a situation that you desperately want to get out of. And it's just the same patterns repeating over and over and over, not being allowed to get to the new territory that you're wanting to get to, not getting to the land, okay? Leaving what you've always known and been stuck in and getting somewhere new that offers a new opportunity for you. And this has been something that you've been facing for a really long time, or you're being very much confronted with it in the first half of December. The Ten of Crystals means there's a mental, I don't want to say issue, because that's not what I mean. It means like, belief systems, right? Perception. There's been a burden here. There's been a burden on your mind, on your perception of things, or a severe block of how things are going down here for you. You likely have had something that has been weighing on you, stressing you out for a long time. But it's all tied into your mind. Now, in the upcoming energies, you have the Three of Stars in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Ten of Stars in reverse. Now, look, you might be forced to actually make a decision you've been putting off, water signs. Develop. Maybe it's a new skill. Maybe you've been taking new courses. Telling me that there needs to be a breaking of contract, possibly with another entity or another person. Distance needs to happen here. And with the Ten of Stars, this is about no longer investing your time, your energy, your money into this thing that has been burdening you for so long, okay? And again, I will say, because you're stuck in some sort of pattern here that's constantly repeating itself, and it's the Ten of Crystals, this is, again, has to do with your belief systems and you making better choices for yourself. All right, let's see. Where is the Judgment card? What do we need to know about the Judgment card? What do we need to know about this Judgment card in reverse? Okay. Some similar cards coming up in the same spots as the Earth sign reading. Okay, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Coins. All right, look. You really do. You're looking at maybe developing something new. Okay. With Page of Coins, again, same as Earth signs, we're talking about really applying yourself in a new way than you're used to. This means committing to something new in a new way. This means perhaps needing to familiarize yourself. You're going to feel green when I see the Page of Coins. The Page of Coins is about actually like taking action in a very material kind of way. Now, and when I say that, I mean like putting in new disciplines, putting in new physical structures that really kind of set the tone for where it is that you're going to go. The Seven of Cups in reverse is telling me that there's been some delusion or illusion. Again, speaking to this lightning card of, oh, everything's great. Everything's good. I'm exactly where I need to be. No, you're not, water sign. Sorry to tell you, you're not. This is coming because you feel like you have no other options. And it's depleting your life force. On your motivation to try something, your motivation to move forward, the life force of your own creativity, your ability to feel confident in the direction you're going. It's this sense of like, I don't have any other options. And again, that could be a perception, right? With that 10 of crystals in reverse. The trick here for you water signs is going to be you're going to have to do something you've never done before. The uncreated. You're going to have to go about it in a completely new way. All right, let's see. Tell me about the Two of Cups. You're going to have to, again, and I want to say that there is some deep polarization going on. Lack of balance in either judgment call, decision making, truly your spiritual path, your own spiritual development, things like that. Okay, we have on the Two of Cups, we have the Four of Coins. So really kind of wanting to feel secure, but also like holding back, right? The Four of Coins, okay, Ace of Coins in reverse. It feels like you're like, yeah, no, everything's come together. Everything's good. But truly, you're holding back on something which isn't allowing your Ace of Coins to take root. It's not allowing for the created to, like, it's keeping the created and the uncreated. One more on this Two of Cups. Yeah, and you have the Five of Wands. You're at war with something either within yourself or with another person. There's conflict here. There's drama. Whether it's you're in conflict or in drama with another version of, I want to say, how your path should be. It's, let's see, what's this Queen of Cups in reverse? Yeah. Wow. Okay. The Eight of Wands in reverse, the Six of Coins in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Look, this Queen of Cups is like shutting down her heart, shutting down her ability to give emotionally, to stay connected emotionally. And I say that because you've got the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is saying that communication has come to a standstill. Possibly for some of you, you might be feeling ghosted, or you might be ghosting someone. But communication has definitely shifted. The Six of Coins in reverse is saying that things are not feeling reciprocal, and they're not balanced. And the Ten of Wands in reverse is saying, like, this is just too burdensome. I want to release this. I don't want to feel this heavy energy anymore. I don't like where this is going. Tell me about the Tower. It could also be that I want to say this Queen of Cups in reverse could also be that it's like you're really shutting down your own intuition, and you're not listening to the messages that are coming in your way. You're not receiving them. And it would be messages on how to release the heavy burdens you've been carrying. That definitely is a message there. So if the other one didn't resonate, that one feels very strong as well. The Tower in reverse is the Emperor, okay, is clarifying it here. So listen, shit's crumbling, but you're avoiding it. You're not looking at it, or someone around you is going through something where shit's crumbling around them. And there's just this, the Emperor can be about like trying to just keep everything controlled, you know, like, trying to really avoid the Tower by taking control, or trying to control things that are maybe not within control. Two of Swords in reverse. One more card here on the Tower in reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. It feels like this energy that's trying to avoid the Tower is trying to take a different path, trying to move and get the energy going. But the Seven of Coins is telling me no. Like, you've got to look at what you've invested in, what you've put so much time and energy into, and has it paid off, or has it not? Like, it's a pause energy. So you can't really move forward. So again, it's like these opposing forces are working, like, and that's why I think there's this Five of Wands energy. It just feels like there's two energies going in very different directions. And one's trying to like avoid the Tower, and the other is the Tower like trying to come in. Tell me about the King of Cups here in reverse, because the King of Cups in reverse again is someone who's just not revealing their emotions. Okay, and there we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Look, things aren't good. Okay, things aren't good. So what you thought was good is now you're going to realize in this first half of December, things aren't coming together the way you were hoping or anticipating or talking to yourself. Again, you might be dealing with someone like this, okay, in your life. And they could be going through this reckoning where like you've had to kind of like, okay, like trying to be telling you, but you're not listening to me. So I don't know like where this falls, where you fall in this reading, but tell me about this King of Cups. But like the King of Cups doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve. In fact, they cover it all up. They hold their emotions close to their chest, right? They're not revealing. In fact, they're very much not showing up emotionally, not it can sometimes come across as emotionally detached in some cases. Let me see what else this King of Cups is in that's way too many cards. Hold on a second. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh my God, so many cards are coming out. All right, I'm going to take them. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. You also have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Cups again in reverse, and then the Three of Wands in reverse. Look, I think there might be someone around you, this might involve someone else with you, but it feels to me like you're going to realize that things haven't been coming together. You've missed something. You've overlooked something, water signs, or someone you're dealing with has overlooked something. They've missed something. And it feels to me like there's going to be a surrendering. There's going to be a surrendering that happens, realizing that your ships just aren't coming in, and they're probably not going to come in if you continue with this attitude, energy, direction, delusion of like things like you just don't have another choice. It feels like you do. And this is feeling very strongly around this full moon that we just had in Gemini. Like there is another choice. Have you missed it? So I just want to say to you water signs, if you haven't listened to the podcast from last week with Mary DeCina, listen, and this reading is resonating with you, listen to it again, because what has come up here is that, and these energies play out for the next 2 weeks, right? Leading into the first 2 weeks of December of like, have I missed something that I need to see? Gemini representing, okay, our choices, our ideas. Sagittarius, our beliefs, our bigger picture idea. You know, it feels like you've missed something or you're dealing with someone who's missed something. And I think whoever's missed this is going to realize that they can't bottle this up. They can't pretend like everything's okay. And it's time to get grounded. Get grounded and get very focused on really what's going to lead to personal success. All right, tell me about the Six of Swords here, the Six of Crystals in reverse. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Faith card, the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Someone's walking away from this battle. Like someone's just not interested in this fight. Or it could be an offering, a solution here. The Five of Swords can also be a solution. The Faith card in reverse is saying that perhaps whatever traditional ways you've been going about this, or the person you're dealing with is going about this, have not worked, and maybe it's time to try something a little less conventional. I'm also getting that because of this Judgment card in reverse and this Faith card in reverse, it's feeling like realizing that maybe because I keep going in the same pattern and I keep experiencing the same shit over and over, maybe I'm not as aligned with my spiritual path, my calling, my path of destiny, my higher learning than I thought. It feels like a little bit of a humbling energy, to be quite honest, when I look at the Lightning card. So it feels like there's kind of like this humbling energy coming in, but I would say it's a very productive humbling energy because it's grounding. It feels like there's some kind of grounding moment, water signs, that you're going to get that comes through. Because the Ten of Crystals here in reverse is saying that you're ready to let go of a long-held burden, either perception, belief, something along that line. So tell me about this Ten of Crystals. Yeah, oh my God, perfect. Look, you've got the Ace of Swords. This is a beautiful card to come on clarifying this Ten of Crystals. Let me just see what else. Ah, even better. You have the Empress card. All right, water signs, we're turning the ship. You're turning the ship. It's so good to see this. I'm so proud of you, whoever this is related to. So you're going to go through something that's going to kind of stop you in your tracks, okay? It's going to like slap you upside the head. It's almost like you're going to be hit by the cosmic 2x4, so to speak. All right. And you're going to get an aha moment. You're going to get a new belief is going to come in, or a new way of seeing things that really is supportive to your abundance, really supportive to you birthing, right? The Empress birthing the creation that is still uncreated. All right. So now you're not only are you looking at your own personal value, what you're capable of, what you can bring into this world, but you're now getting a new idea of how to bring that in. So this is really positive energy that we're finally starting to see for you water signs, whoever this is really resonating for. Okay. Was really starting to feel dark. And now that's very Scorpionic energy. We can thank our Scorpios for that. And we're now starting to look at things in a little brighter light. Okay, now let's see the Three of Stars in reverse. Like I said, it feels like something's gonna kind of fall apart here, but it's for the best. Like you're finally gonna see it. Like, okay, yeah, that wasn't working and it's never gonna work. I need to go in this direction. Tell me about this Three of Stars. Yeah. Total severing. Okay. You've got the Queen of Swords here in reverse. There's like this, yeah, no, I can't do this anymore. I can't try to build on this foundation, or I can't work with this person, or whatever you've been trying to work on. It's just not working for you. Like building a skill, mastering a skill. This might be kind of like, hey, again, this full moon in Gemini, remember Saturn coming into square is coming in as a personal authority of higher spiritual awareness, higher leadership in some way, that is saying to you, hey, you missed a step, or you missed another option. Don't keep going down this path. So as much as this might feel to you water signs that this is resonating with, as much as this might feel like the universe just took a fucking dump on you, okay? A dump on you and your plans and your whole heart. This is a total blessing in disguise for you. A total blessing in disguise. So tell me more about this Three of Stars in reverse. Yeah. You got the Devil in reverse. You are releasing yourself from some sort of shackle, something that has had you tied to something that just was never working for you and is never gonna work for you. And now you're setting yourself free. You are cutting yourself loose. What is the Lovers card here in reverse? The Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Lovers card in reverse can talk about a decision that you've been delaying making, and now you're ready to make it. You're kind of looking, okay, I've had a lot of fears around this, and now you're like, okay, starting to quell the fear, starting to quell the anxiety, and perhaps you're getting ready to make a decision that is long overdue. Tell me more about this Lovers card. Yeah, and you're looking at building a new foundation elsewhere. You're ready to direct your energy into something new. So I love this. You're going to get an epiphany, water signs, over something that you've been trying to create, or you've been feeling like you know it's there. You just can't reach out and grab it. It's not tangible yet. It's still feeling very kind of blurry, chaotic. The puzzle pieces haven't really come together. You're going to get I think you're going to get some clarity here, and you're going to be given a new option, a new path to try that you haven't considered, okay, until now. Tell me about the Ten of Stars in reverse. The Judgment card. Look at that in reverse again. You've been investing way too much time, way too much energy, for some of you, too much money, into a path that has not been for you. This is the universe coming in and I'm telling you, like, stopping you dead in your tracks. Okay. Whether it's happening through someone else in your life, whether it's happening, whether you're doing this to someone else in your life, I don't know. But this energy is like, yo, you've got to stop investing your energy in this way. Tell me more about this 10 of stars in reverse. And I see you really considering doing that. Yeah. Death card in reverse, something you've struggled. It's been so hard for you to let go of this. You've not been able to let this die. You have not been able to move on from this. No matter how bad it has been for you, no matter how unhealthy it's been for you. This could have been weighing on your physical health, right? With the 10 of stars here in reverse. This could have weighed on your financial health. This could have weighed on your own personal security, okay, and resources. Whatever this is, you've been struggling to let this go, and everything's coming in right now to say you cannot move in this direction any longer. You've got to look at a different option, and there's something you've missed, right? There's a missed step or a missed solution. Something is coming in to stop you, and again, it's going to feel really harsh at first, but I promise you, it's the blessing in disguise you've been looking for. All right. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's the way it's going to go down, water signs. Okay. But I do see that it's all going to shift for you. Like the shift is finding, I'm seeing this very heavy cargo ship, okay, going across, I don't know, the Atlantic, or some big body of water, okay? And you've been crossing this thinking, yes, I am on my way to my destination. But then the universe comes in, takes a big dump on your cargo ship, and you're like, oh shit. And you're now realizing that it's telling you, no, the destination that you're going to, you have to take this road map instead. You have to take this route instead. You missed your off ramp back there. And so now you're having to turn this cargo ship around, and it takes some time, but I see that you're going to do it. Okay. It looks like you're going to finally do it. It might feel like it's going to take you a little bit of time, water signs, but it's all for the best. Okay. And that's the Saturn energy. It's like, hey, slow down. Don't go so fast. You know, come in to tell you that everything that you thought you were doing, you've missed something. All right. Whew. Wow. We're already an hour and a half in almost. Oh. You know, I do have to throw in some jokes here to entertain you guys and myself because I'm here for a couple hours. And I want you guys to stick around. I want you guys to be here with me in the live chat. Detour time. Yes, Celeste, detour time. Exit 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. Actually, Suiterbug, you're wrong. The rising sign is not where you should be leaning into so much. Your sun sign is actually what you're developing in this world. Your rising sign is what you were born into. It's what, you know, it's how you've always been. You develop it into healthier traits, but your sun sign is actually giving you clues onto where you're meant to grow into more. Okay. Hello, Earth Medicine. Okay, so who's next? Air signs, I think, is next. Is air signs next? Because I think fire's last. Let's go on to air signs. Can you guys just check in the description box to make sure I'm doing this correctly? Air is next. Thank you, Suiterbug. All right. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's see what's in store for you guys for the first half of December. the first half of the last month of the year of 2023. This has been the fastest moving year I've ever remembered. Like literally a blink of an eye. I can't believe it's already 11 months in. Again, if you guys need your own reading, you need some help discerning your direction, a choice you need to make, with some coaching or whatever, like all that is in the description below. And of course, if you're just joining me, please hit the like button, support my work, my channel by just loving up on that like button, spreading the good vibes. And if you can, or if you're watching later, just drop a comment with, I don't care if it's an emoji or what it is. You can drop if you're a water sign, you might want to drop an FU sign, like, I don't know, the middle finger, who knows, like, go ahead. I don't mind. I'm just the messenger. So, and you can just say this is from a water sign and I'll know you send it with love. All right. Yes, the poo emoji. For the big dump that the universe is going to take on my water signs. Okay. Air signs, let's find out what is the main theme of your reading and what is the potential challenge you're going to be facing. Okay, for my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, what is the theme of their reading for the first half of December, and what is the potential challenge? Okay, way too many cards. So what is the theme? Okay. Oh gosh. All right. The theme of your reading is lead. Okay, which is also ruled by the card Saturn, or the planet Saturn, I should say. This means that the theme of what you're dealing with is like heaviness, where you maybe felt stuck. Possibly the theme here are lessons you've been avoiding or need to confront. The interesting thing about this situation for you, air signs, is that it feels like you've actually got good things on the horizon, but I just don't know if you're looking at them from the wrong perspective or you need to shift your energy, because your challenge is conjunction and the sun's splendor. So you're having a hard time looking at things from a happier perspective, or maybe it's like, can you really allow joy into your life? Can you allow more optimism in? And again, we've got the conjunction card coming in, which actually came in an earth signs reading. So I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign. You could be the king of earth, okay, in reverse, the Knight of Wands person in reverse. I don't know. We'll see. Here are air signs. Or, you could be the opposite, and it was the earth sign who was that, and you're dealing with an earth sign. I don't know. Or someone who has those qualities or characteristics. But it feels like this is about, the challenge is, how do we bring something together, right? How do we bring in that, coagulation was the card in earth signs. You've got conjunction, but conjunction is the union of two things, right? Either the union of two people, the union of two ideas, the union of two concepts. I don't know, like it's about bringing the opposites together. So, and I would say that it involves you having more fun. It involves you being happier. So, I don't know if you've been your own Debbie Downer on your situation. There's a heaviness here, a theme of heaviness. And again, lead, sometimes it's like dragging. I'm seeing like dragging your heels. Like some of you air signs might be dragging your heels on something. Let's see. What do we need to know about the past here for air signs? Okay, we have the 4 of crystals. And we have the 10 of wands in reverse. Okay, I like this. You've been definitely focused on healing here, air signs. Tell me more about, okay. The Knight of Stars in reverse. What did I say? It felt like dragging your heels. You've been stuck, but it feels like you may have been stuck for good reason. It feels like you've been really doing some work. Might be time to come out of that though. Might be time to like poke your head up out of the darkness and see that you've got some sunshine ahead of you. Sometimes when we spend so much time in our own darkness that we forget about our own light. So let's see where it's coming into your current energies here. Okay, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, which was in Earth signs reading too. But then again, it was also in water signs reading. Queen of Cups. What is the theme here with all this? It's this Venus energy conjuncting the South Node, needing to like purge old ways of dealing with the feminine, dealing with the heart, dealing with your feelings, dealing with your intuition. Okay, you also have the 7 of crystals. So that's the 7 of swords, and then the Queen of Swords in reverse. All right. Man, this Venus energy, she's showing up in everyone's reading. No one's escaping that Venus on South Node this week. Tell me more about the future. What do we need to know about the future for my air signs? Ooh, the Lovers in reverse. The Knight of Cups. Dare I say, air signs, you've got a little pep in your step after poking your head out of the darkness and realizing, oh, there's some sunshine trying to come into my life. Maybe I should face it. Maybe I should soak up the rays after being in my own darkness or in a dark place for a really long time. Nine of Wands, Stars, which is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. All right. Overall energy. I like it. I like it, air signs. You've got the 3 of Wands, and underneath it, you've got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. All right. Air signs, you're really starting to look at your future. Okay, you're starting not too far into the future, but you're kind of looking, because it's the three of wands. You're kind of looking into your future, and you're like, all right, what is it that I actually want? What is it that I want to bring towards me? And this is about like, I'm going to manifest this. I'm really set on putting this into motion. Right? The Magician is like, I'm ready to really create what it is that I want. I'm ready to create the reality that I want. And I'm going to use all the tools that I have to do it. In your past, you have the 4 of crystals, the 10 of wands in reverse, and the Knight of Stars in reverse. Like I said, looks like you've retreated. In the past here, you've maybe gone into some healing mode. You've been alone, at the very least. You've been more to yourself. But I see, though, that this has been an opportunity for you to really release these heavy burdens you've been carrying. Things that have created obstacles in your life and challenges that have been so hard for you to overcome. And you're like, I'm ready to like move on from this. I'm ready to close this chapter out. But in order to do this, it feels like something else came to a halt in your life, like with that Knight of Stars. So it's like the Knight of Stars is the Knight of Pentacles, which is about really kind of taking physical action, like developing something in the physical. So something that you may have wanted to work on hasn't really gotten the energy that it needed to. And in general, you've been dragging your heels. maybe kicking and screaming. I don't know. But okay, so in your current energies, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Crystals, and the Queen of Crystals. All right. I really feel for you, air signs, that it feels like everyone's going through a reckoning. It really does. Like we're all having to really confront something, a really big truth that we've been denying. I feel like this is coming up in everyone's reading. Water signs just had it probably the most harshest. You guys don't have it as harsh. But it's still like, look, this is self-sabotaging energy. You've shut down your heart. You've shut down your intuition. You've been closed off. You haven't been allowing what you really want, what you really desire to be felt. It's because of this Seven of Crystals energy. You've maybe been deceiving yourself. You've been sabotaging yourself. The Queen of Crystals in reverse is saying, I think you're going to put an end to it. Air signs, I think you're going to put an end to it in the first half of December. If not, you might be dealing with someone who's going to put an end to it for you, or speak some very harsh truth to you so that you do put an end to it. I don't know. We'll see. Now, in your future, you have the Lovers in reverse, the Knight of Cups, and then the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Stars in reverse. So for some of you, you're reviewing something from the past, possibly a past relationship. For some of you, this is a past contract. For some of you, you're actually ending a contract you've made with yourself, or possibly another person, in order to move forward in a direction that offers your heart or love or energy to a dream that you really want to move forward on. I see you, I really do see you coming out of this kind of retreatish, keeping to myself kind of energy. And you're like, all right, I'm ready to take action from this place that has been shut down or maybe avoided or really not tended to. And I'm ready to make an offer, or I'm ready to take some sort of action in this way. The Nine of Wands and the Ace of Stars here in reverse is telling me that, listen, this isn't easy for you. Okay. It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle. But it would have to be around, it feels to me like something that needs to, in order for it to start, it really needs a little more stability. It needs a little more security, okay, in order for it to really take root. But you're up for the challenge. The Nine of Wands is like, you can do it. It's just, you've got to really kind of apply yourself. You've got to really believe in yourself. So, and look, there's that Ace of Coins underneath there. All right. So let's see. Tell me more about this Three of Wands as the overall energy for my air signs. Okay. We have the Star in reverse. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. All right. Yeah, you're kind of really looking to what it is that you want to finally create, what it is that you want to bring towards you. And you're doing this from a place that has required a lot of healing. That you're doing this from a place that has required you to really look at your fears and your anxieties and perhaps heal a broken heart or something that has been deeply painful to you. And it would be something that has caused you to either make decisions that were done they were done too quickly, and so you didn't really think through what it was, the decisions you were making, which ended up costing you, I feel like. And I think in this sense, you've done a lot of healing around this. I'm like, okay, how do I make better decisions moving forward? How do I trust the decisions that I'm going to be making, the actions that I take? And I think you've done a lot of healing around this, and now you're ready to, you know, poke your head out of the cave and see what's out there for you. Four of Crystals. Oh, geez. Okay. So many cards are just wanting to come out for you guys. It's like a big party here. It's, you know what? I wonder if that's this energy. I've got to mention it. I'm getting a hit here that I have to elaborate on this or expand upon it. It's important to your reading. It feels like you've been containing something for a really long time, and there's almost this part of you that's actually really excited. It's almost like a champagne bottle that has been shaken and just wants to be popped already. It's like you've finally done enough work. You finally actually looked at the things that you needed to look at. And although you've been in a space that has been darker or heavier, facing those hard lessons, you're now ready to actually be excited about something. You're actually ready to celebrate, or at least have some fun. Okay. And so I think there's this energy inside of you that's just bubbling to want to come out. And I see that in the way the cards are coming in. It's like, well, let me out. I'm ready to have fun, or I'm ready to kind of go in this direction first, finally in such a long time. I don't know. It's just kind of what I'm getting. So you've got the Two of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Lots of twos. Lots of twos. Gemini energy, right? The duality of things. All right. You needed to heal. You've retreated into the world, and it was because you needed to get honest with yourself with that Page of Swords. There was something you really kind of looking at, okay, there's a different path that you wanted to take. And I think you're all right, in order for me to move forward in a way that allows me to embrace two things coming together, okay? Conjunction, your challenge. You had to do a little bit of a deeper dive into yourself from a place of real honesty. And I would say this was a bit new for you. You tried a different method or approach, it feels like. 10 of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, my bladder is starting to feel full and I still have fire signs to do. Okay. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's your Knight of Coins again in reverse. So really stuck energy. You were burdened by things. You just weren't able to move forward. You were just struggling. How do I step forward into this? How do I step forward into that? And it's just because there was something really burdening you, that just wouldn't allow you to move forward. Okay. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. You struggled with this. This has been a challenge, but this is also telling me that you persevered is the word I want to look. Okay. Tell me about this Knight of Stars in reverse. Okay. You have the Queen of Coins in reverse. You have the Magician in reverse. I don't think you were tending to, I think what really took a back seat was taking care of your own needs. For some of you, for others of you, maybe not tending to someone in your life that is really nurturing to you, but you couldn't be nurturing to them. And I just see with the Magician here in reverse, it's just you weren't able to use everything you've got, right? And I think it's because you've just been in this other place where you didn't have the energy, or maybe you didn't even know how to use all of these things that are at your disposal, but I don't know. It's just there's some kind of block around there, and that's why things weren't moving forward. Like you weren't able to move forward, feeling stuck in some area. And then for some of you, this could just simply be stuck in how to really take care of your needs or listen to your needs and really manifest what it is that you need. Tell me about this Queen of Cups in reverse. Six of Swords. Four of Coins in reverse. I really like this. I think air signs. Okay. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Interesting energy here. I gotta say, again, it's that Knight of Wands energy. It can often be like that in and out kind of energy. But what I'm actually getting here for you is like this overzealous kind of like, okay. I'm ready to pop, like champagne bottles ready to pop, bubbles like pop. Like I just want to get out. Like the energy just wants to get out. And I see that it has to do with something where you've shut off either your intuition or your ability to really connect from your heart space. For some of you, there even might be a really deep emotional clearing coming up that you've been holding back from. But I'm seeing that you're moving on, you're moving away from this energy. You're letting go, you're surrendering in some way. You're letting go from holding on to something so tightly. And there's a part of you that's a little excited about it. I feel like there's this extra excitement in this. Tell me about the Seven of Crystals. Tell me about the Seven of Crystals. What's this energy? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Oh, my. Okay. Definitely self-sabotaging energy here. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 8 of Coins in reverse, 10 of Coins in reverse, 3 of Coins in reverse. Look, you for too long have been your own worst enemy in many ways. You haven't been able to really apply yourself in an area where you've really wanted to, maybe deep down. And things have felt very stuck. But what I see here though, is that whatever you've been doing with this, it's like, all right, ready to kind of no longer invest my energy in that direction. No longer willing to build a foundation on this energy. I see you resolving this sabotaging energy or deception. And I say self-deception more so. I think you've been deceiving yourself. And I think there's an opening coming in here for you. What's this Queen of Crystals in reverse? There's the Lover's card again in reverse. Are you guys seeing orbs? Because I'm seeing orbs. I've seen a couple of them. This is happening more and more in my videos. In my last Instagram reel, and I think it's the short that I posted here on YouTube, I don't know if you guys saw the orb at the 40-ish second mark, where it literally came out of my eye and went like this. Okay, tell me more about this Queen of Stars. The Nine of Cups in reverse. All right. Air signs, you are starting to look at what it is that you really want. You're starting to actually consider your hopes and dreams. And you're starting to realize that you're going to have to cut, sever, or end this idea of being separated from something or separated from someone, to really kind of achieve that. For others of you, it feels like you realize you're going to stop making the decisions that actually take you further and further away from what it is that you really want. I think you're starting to really tune in to your own heart's desires, your dreams. And I think you're starting to sever the things that get in the way of that. Again, part of that is going to be some of your belief system, like old programming that causes like self-sabotage. Now, tell me about this Lovers card in reverse. Because this is a challenge for you. How do I bring this together? How do I... Okay, the Judgment card in reverse. Again, oh my gosh. The 9 of Coins in reverse, and now the 8 of Cups in reverse. All right. I think you're going to be looking at a past decision here, air signs. Something that you've made a decision on in the past, possibly. Or maybe it's someone you separated from in the past. Or someone you've cared about in the past. I don't know. But I just see that you're really looking at the 9 of Coins in reverse is like, I'm not really as successful as I want to be. This is like, what's not work? What do I need to walk away from that I'm not walking away from? Where am I making the wrong decisions? There's a lot of reflection here. Again, like Lovers is Gemini energy. And this is about our thoughts, our ideas, how we maybe even communicate. Maybe you've had a block in like how you communicate. And you're really kind of seeing like how this has really affected you and what it is that you want. Like, especially when it comes to like you feeling good about yourself, feeling successful. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, because now we have a very shifted energy. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. What's this Knight of Cups? Okay. You have the Emperor in reverse and the 6 of Coins. All right. Air signs, it feels like you're you have to surrender some kind of control. And it looks like you're going to be reciprocating something with the 6 of Coins, or because of your willingness to surrender control and not necessarily have it all figured out. So again, like, you know, sometimes one of our sabotaging behaviors and patterns is like we won't move forward with something unless we know it's going to truly work out for us, right? Especially if you've had a broken heart or gone through something really painful in the past, as it's showing here. You know, like you won't move forward unless you know it's like a done deal. And I just feel like you're kind of moving away from that and you're embracing something. And as a result, there's a reciprocity here, or you're ready to reciprocate something with someone else, or an opportunity of some sort. For others of you, there's something coming your way and you're ready to receive it. You're like, you know what? Let's throw caution to the wind, because all caution has done has left me in a dark place. And I think that's from a very air sign kind of thing of overanalyzing, overthinking, like, you know, that kind of energy. Tell me about the Ace of Stars in reverse and this 9 of Wands. It's cute energy. It's actually really cute energy, air signs. Oh, yeah, very cute energy. I actually really like this, and I've never picked this energy up from these kind of cards before. So there's this, the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Stars here in reverse. So this is again telling me like, yeah, you know that you want to start something new, but it requires some more stability. It requires some more security in order for it to really take off. And you know, whether the Ace of Stars is like you starting a new way of making money, a new way, maybe it's a new relationship, or it's a new business venture, or just something that's going to bring in more stability for you. You know, it's going to be challenging for you for sure at first, but you're up for the challenge. Now, the energy that's supporting this or clarifying it is the Temperance card in reverse with the Page of Wands. And honestly, this is that energy I've been talking about that I was guided to really kind of hone in on. It's that excited energy where it's just like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. There's some kind of impatience, but it's coming in a really cute way. It's kind of coming in that you have been denying your own inner child's needs. You've been denying something that actually gets you excited for a while. And now, you know, the little boy or girl inside of you is like, no. Okay, I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play. No. Let's do this. Okay. And I love it. I love this energy. It's so cute. And I think it's something that really needs to be expressed. So let me know, air signs, in the comments below or in the live chat how this reading resonated with you. All right. We are 3 down. 1 more to go. Bladder ready to overspill. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have chugged as much water as I did before I started this. Okay. As I drink more water. All right. You're welcome, Kayla. Okay, Celeste, go take care of you. Move with Kathy. I really feel like a new beginning is coming about. Fun, loving, passionate. You're welcome, sweetie. All right, last but not least, fire signs. You guys are next. Thank you for being so patient, which is really not a fire sign energy at all. You've been tapping your foot waiting for this to come already. I should know. My Venus and Mars are in Aries and my moon is Sagittarius, and I am one of the most impatient people in the world. Okay. Hence why my sun is in Taurus. I have to learn to slow things down, take my time, not rush everything. It's where all my growth is. All right. Go pee, Nicole. We'll wait. Let's just get it done. This is my like, no, I'm just gonna push through it, and we're just gonna do the pee dance underneath the table, and none of you guys will be able to see it. Okay. Thank you, Fifi. I appreciate that. All right, Aries, Leo, and Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. One more cut here. One more cut. What's in store for you guys for the first half of December? Again, this full moon in Gemini will be playing out through the first half of December. Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 13th, just after the new moon in Sag, which you guys will be benefiting from because you're a fire sign. And of course, we've got the Venus trine Saturn on the 5th, 6th next week. So let's see how this is all going to play out for my fire signs. All right. what is the main theme of the reading for my fire signs, and what is their potential challenge? All right. What is the... I feel like I'm going lower and lower in my chair. Like the chair's going lower and lower, like my seat. And I'm like, is it because my bladder is just filling up and filling up and filling up? I don't know. It's all in my head. Okay, what is the main theme? Oh, okay, and what is the potential challenge? Ooh. All right. Let me see what this one was. Yeah, no. Okay. No one shall know but me. You guys have sun splendor. So yay for my fire signs, because this means the theme of your reading is joy, happiness, excitement, optimism. This is the biggest yes card in the deck. So for any of you that was asking a question and needed a yes sign, here it is. This is really about having more fun. This is about allowing the child within you to be set free. The challenge you have is the breath card. I don't know if I've ever pulled this card. I mean, aside from the fact that I wonder if some of you have anxiety about saying yes to this, I want to see what this card actually says. Inspiration, presence, life force. Okay, so this is your challenge. Okay, well, this makes sense because this is vitality. This is life force, right? Sun splendor. And then this is your challenge. So, and presence, right? Breath really grounds us, allows us to stay in the now moment, enjoy the now moment. So there is no more direct way to practice alchemy than to study breath. We all have access to the mystical phenomenon known as the breath. It occurs at every moment, gracing us with the gift of existence upon the physical plane. If alchemy, as is suggested in this book, is the merging of physical and mystical, which I do love, then this card serves as an over-reliant bridge. It is the magical within us, the expanding and generating life force that animates our life. This card may appear simple, but it is not. No matter how advanced you are in studying the breath, if you need the message of this card, if you heed the message of this card, you will find it has more to teach. Bow to it at this very moment, and you will discover the work revitalizes itself. New space opens. Breath is your lifelong alchemical ally, stating its love with every inhale and exhale. Okay, so really cool side note here for my fire signs and anyone else who's still stuck around. Breath work is so powerful. Just a couple days ago, for those of you who are in alchemy, I know this because I already kind of shared it with you guys. But as of yesterday morning, I'm now waking up at 4:45 every morning to start my breath work and then meditation practice, so that I start the day off that way. And it's to, one, really ground me in the moment. Two, to really kind of prepare myself for more expansion. And three, to really use the breath as an alchemical force for manifestation. If there is something that you are really wanting to open yourself up to, breath work is one of the most powerful things you can do. So if there is something on the horizons here, or you're trying to open yourself up to an opportunity or a situation or just this reality where you are feeling more life force, you are feeling more vitality within you, breath work is like should be your number one go-to. Okay. And This is something that I'm going to be utilizing that I didn't utilize at the first one, but I'm going to be utilizing this at the next retreat. And I am practicing the technique that I'm going to be teaching you guys at the retreat. I'm utilizing that every morning. Part of that technique actually, it opens the throat chakra, okay, in the way that I do it. And the throat chakra is your truth center. And so what are we doing? We're opening up you to your truth, okay? We're opening up you to manifest your truth, to breathe more deeply into your truth, and to exhale everything that is not your truth. And I feel like air signs, if we would just stop the reading right now and I didn't pull out any more cards, I feel like this message is big enough and gold enough for all of you. Like, this is so important for you. Really, really loving this message that's just come through. And it's actually helping me some things are coming, like it's like I'm getting downloads that I'm going to unpack later. I can feel them. Like, yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know about the past here? And so just FYI, for any of you guys who are thinking of coming to the retreat or planning to come to the retreat, that's going to be a huge bonus new thing we're going to be doing. And it's so powerful, you can literally pass out from it. I'm not going to let any of you pass out and hit your head anywhere, but you can. And literally, yeah. I would also say it's important for you guys to stay grounded. But let's see. Let's see. What do we need to know about the past here for my fire signs? All right, we have the Page of Stars, okay, in reverse. The Ace of Crystals in reverse. Definitely new beginnings, but blocks in these new beginnings. Challenges. Looks like you're being forced to face or having to face. Ooh. And the 10 of Cups in reverse. The antithesis of the sun's splendor. Okay. Let's see what's coming into your present energies. There's that Queen of Crystals again. She has come up in everyone's reading, and I feel like she's come up in like this first row for most people. Okay, so Queen of Crystals in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. Love it. Very positive. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else? Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Tell me about the future energies. What's coming into the future? 10 of Crystals in reverse. You've got 3 tens and 2 new cards, a Page and an Ace. Those ones are in challenge. Actually, they're all in reverse mode, which tells me you're really completing something, but you're also struggling to move forward with something new. Tell me more. Okay. 9 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Stars in reverse. Okay, I'm just going to say it right now. For my fire signs, breathe. Just breathe. Everything's going to be fine. Okay? Everything's going to be fine. That is my first message for you. Overall energies, the World in reverse, the 8 of Cups. All right. You are really struggling to close out a chapter and really move forward in a new way. That is the most glaringly obvious thing. And what I think you're trying to really move forward in is is move forward more in your joy. Move forward into a reality where you feel really full. You feel vitalized, like you're so energized, you know, like you feel the creative forces pulsing through your body, and you're just like in this beautiful kind of marriage with the universal energies of creation and pleasure and joy and all of that. But you've been hitting some blocks. You've been hitting some big blocks because you've got 3 10s here. So you are really needing to kind of end something, really move on, because the 8 of Cups here is saying it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. But something hasn't been fully completed yet. You haven't achieved what you really want to achieve yet. Now, it could be that you need to walk away from something in order to achieve this, or it could be that you're you haven't been walking away from something, or I should say you are going to walk away from something because it's just not what you want, or you don't want to complete it. I don't know if that makes sense. I would say that would be applicable to someone who's like, you've been down this path and you've been down it a long time, and you're realizing, it's time to abort mission. This just isn't working out for me. And so you want to walk away because I think you realize this isn't where your success lies. Okay. So kind of 2 different messages, but just kind of whatever applies to you. In your past, you have the Page of Stars in reverse, the Ace of Crystals in reverse, the 10 of Cups in reverse. All right, look. You were starting something new here, and I feel like it was definitely very new, and you felt a little green. You're trying to apply yourself. You may have tried to cut a few corners. I'm not going to lie. But there's a new idea or a new perspective, a new way of thinking, a new reality that is not exactly here yet. Either something has to be shifted. Something definitely has to be shifted. And as a result, or I should say, it may even be catalyzed by this deep-seated unhappiness that's been with you for a long time, or realizing that you have to put an end to something that's going to make someone else really unhappy. Again, like it could be family, because 10 of Cups can often mean like family members, family in general. And it could just be too that you're trying to overcome a lot of family pain, things like that from the past. Now, in your present energies, you have the Queen of Crystals in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay. There is this, all right, we're not going to dick around anymore kind of energy. It's time to, how do I say this? If you've been trying to be nice about it, or trying to please others, or just trying to find the perfect way, it's not coming. And you're just going to be like, all right, screw that. That's not working. You're ready. You're closing out something here, or already in the healing method, or healing mode, I should say, of something that has really been burdensome on you. You've been dealing with this for a long time, long time. And it's prevented you from really tapping into what it is that you really want. It hasn't allowed you to pursue what it is that you really want and desire. And you're putting an end to this in the first half of December. Make no mistake about it. Now, in your future, you have the 10 of crystals in reverse, the 9 of wands in reverse, and the 4 of stars. Look, the word free fall is coming in to my mind right now. And I feel like you're relieving yourself of some sort of mental anxiety or some long-standing fear, possibly even just the way you've been looking at things for such a long time. And I say that because the Ace of Crystals is back here, and I feel like you're finally removing that block that prevented you from really embracing a new reality or seeing things in a new way. And the 9 of wands in reverse and the 4 of stars in reverse, I'm actually getting that it's this free fall energy. It's like this, all right, I'm just going to go with it. And I'm just going to trust that wherever I fall, I'm going to be taken care of. Like, that's actually the energy I'm getting from these two cards. And I've never really gotten that before. So it feels like there's definitely a surrender energy, which I've gotten before, but it's this free fall. Like, you don't know exactly where you're going to land. You don't exactly know what's going to come of this, but there's some shift that happens. It's something related to a belief, a program, a perspective, a lens you've been looking through that's released. You shift it, and then boom, you let go. So let's see. And that's why I'm saying just breathe, because it does feel like you're going into a free fall kind of energy. And you just gotta just know that it's like, you're going to be carried. Okay. You're going to be taken care of. You're moving into more expansive areas or a more expansive beingness place in your life. And in order for that to really take shape, you've got to let go, because when you're holding on, you can't breathe in deeply. You can't create more space, and you've got to create more space. So tell me about this World card. Tell me about the World card in reverse. Yep, the King of Coins. The 8 of Cups in reverse. Woo! Oh my God, I don't want to bend over because that puts pressure on my belly. And the first time we're seeing this card tonight, the High Priestess in reverse. All right. I think that you're in a situation where you've been struggling to walk away from something that has brought you a lot of financial security or some sort of really stable figure in your life. And I think that as a result, you haven't really been truly listening to your intuition. You haven't, and part of it's because you're scared to embrace the mystery, the unknown, and you're just wanting things to just be crystal clear to you already. And I just don't think that's going to happen here, fire signs. And so I think you're looking to really kind of walk away, because you got the 8 of Cups both here now in this main theme of your reading, where struggling to walk away and close something out because it brought in so much security or stability in some way, whether it was just a sense of security or a lot of financial security. This could have to do with a father figure in your life or someone that feels like a father figure. Let's see what the Page of Stars is about. Tell me about the Page of Stars in reverse. More Queen of Swords action. Okay. You have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the Hanging Man. All right. So you were applying yourself in a new way, but I got to tell you, it feels like you were cutting a few corners, or you were missing a few steps, or you were just trying to rush the process. I think you were excited to embrace this new thing, but I think maybe you felt like you were cutting something off too fast or too soon, whether it was for your own body's like nervous system able to like recalibrate. I don't know. Um, but I think you needed to relook at something here. The hangman is saying, hold on, you need to look at something in a new way. You need a new perspective, or like some sort of enlightenment. You needed to shed light on something. Tell me about this Ace of Crystals in reverse. Yes, there, look. The Sun card and the Five of Wands. You are literally at war or in conflict with something, this idea, this theme of the sun. The theme of the sun. So let's go over all the themes of the sun. Optimism, inner child, playfulness, really looking at focusing on you. What is it that you want? Like what puts you front and center stage, right? Leo energy, sun. Your identity is the sun energy. You've been at odds with that in some way. You've been conflicted in some way of how to really either bring this reality in, or it's like you've been looking at things through the wrong lens. Or maybe just even a really dirty lens. I don't know. Tell me about the 10 of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the 10. The World in reverse. I wonder if for some of you this involves like travel too, because I got to tell you, the World card is always, not always, but it often represents like it's Sagittarius energy, right? It's travel that involves an airplane, usually like air, not just by road. And I feel like, but for others of you, this again, it's this idea of like, I want to say you've stopped this or truncated a completion of something or walking away from something because maybe there's a family member that won't be happy, or somehow your family in general won't be happy, or maybe it tears your family apart, or it's just like it's because you haven't been really going after what it is that you want. And so let me see this Queen of Crystals in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, okay. Like you're ready to really sever it. You're ready to disconnect. Let's see what else. What are we disconnecting from? Oh, breaking a contract. I think it's something that's been holding you back from pursuing a path you really want to pursue, because you have 2 potential timelines here, right? When the 2 of Wands comes up, we're looking at 2 paths, 2 timelines, and you're basically like, I think you're really very clear, like crystal clear, but you're making a decision to cut something out that gets in the way of your ability to move forward, prevents you from moving forward in the direction that you want to go, prevents you from the timeline you want to be in. Why is my neck really sore? Oh. Okay. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. I just was told neck is really sore because they're wanting me to focus on the World card. Sometimes you feel like you're carrying the world on your shoulders, and you've been carrying too much like other people's stuff on. You're trying to carry other people, and it's like you're just not going to do it anymore. And so I think that's why I'm getting this neck pain. That's what just kind of came in. Wow. Okay. Okay. On your 10 of Wands in reverse, you have the 7 of Wands. Did I only pull one card there? 7 of Wands. Okay. The beautiful energy. Okay. There's two possible scenarios here that I'm really feeling. You're ready to let go of the challenges or the obstacles in your way, right? The things that hold you back from moving forward into the timeline that you really want to move forward into. And this means that you have to stop resisting, let go. And I would say for some of you, this is about like resisting to really follow what it is that your needs are, what would fill your cup up, what would make you more, would help you feel actually more acknowledged and seen in some ways. Now, and for others of you, it feels like you're kind of ending this long-term cycle of heaviness that you break free, you give, you surrender, and it's like you're no longer wanting to fight with someone who's a little more, okay, Queen of Coins, someone who's a little more self-serving, more interested in status, more interested in how things look on the outside versus what things actually are. It could even be that you've been trying to maintain a status quo that you're no longer going to maintain. And it's because the status quo isn't really in alignment with you. And it's actually the thing that's been burdening you for a really long time. Very specific message. Okay, tell me about the 9 of Cups. The only reason I'm not picking that card up is because every time I bend over, my bladder gets compressed. Okay, 6 of Swords in reverse. You not following your desires, following your wishes, has left you in a place where you're constantly in this spin cycle, right? Repeat, not what you want, not what you want. Tell me more about this 9 of Cups in reverse. Judgment card, and you're looking to make a decision. You're going to be making a decision that finally gets you out of that spin cycle and puts you on a path that is really part of your destiny. It's almost like a rebirth of you in some ways, fire signs. You're looking to almost rebirth yourself, or for some of you, you're getting a second chance at something you may have passed up on in the past. And it's like, oh, okay, I didn't take that opportunity of what I really wanted in the past, and it's kept me in this continuous cycle that I'm so done with it. And you're like, oh, new opportunity here. Tell me about the 10 of Crystals in reverse. Okay, you have the Knight of Wands. Tell me about this 10 of Crystals. Okay, 9 of Swords in reverse. All right, look, I think this has been something you've lost a lot of sleep over, or you've been quite afraid of for a very long time. And I see you finally feeling inspired to move forward anyway. It's like you're going to move through the fear. You're going to move through whatever it is that's been holding you back, that's been in your way. And you're done with it. You're like, I'm done with whatever this long-standing cycle of fear or anxiety or like just mental anguish that you've been in. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. All right, so look, you are moving towards something very new. It's either a new way that you're going to be making money, a new way that you're going to be supporting yourself, a new form of stability for yourself. For some of you, this is a new health regime. And I would say that you're fine. Like the Nine of Wands in reverse is like, you know what? I'm just going to go with it. The Nine of Wands, sometimes it's like in reverse, it can just mean I'm giving up, but I don't get giving up energy. I get more of this free fall energy. I get more of this, like, I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to follow it, even though I don't know where it's taking me. And I think for some of you, it's like, I think the Nine of Wands too in reverse, it's kind of speaking to like, I'm done with that struggle. I'm done with the struggle part. Whatever you've been struggling with, it's like, I'm done with that. I'm going to embrace something new. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Three of Swords in reverse. This is like you're really moving away from something that's caused you quite a bit of pain. You're in the healing phase, and you don't want to be at odds with yourself anymore. You don't want to be at odds with your own desires. Tell me about the Four of Stars in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse. Like I said, you don't know the plan. The King of Swords knows the plan. He's in reverse. You don't have the exact map, okay? But you're going to let go anyways. You're letting go of the need to have all those details. Tell me more about the Four of Stars. Yeah, okay. The Fool card in reverse. You're ready to embrace a brand new chapter in your life. Like you're really heading into brand new territory. I gotta say though, there is some hesitancy on your part. You're a little bit hesitant. You're like, like I'm letting go, but at the same time, I'm like, holy crap. Tell me more about this. Okay. And Temperance, beautiful card to end off your reading. This is a total alchemy of who you are, right? And there we go. The Alchemy card coming up with the Breath card, your challenge. You are totally transforming something. You're really, I can't stress this enough, fire signs, work with your breath. Use it to expand who you are, expand possibilities, expand what it is that you need to bring in to support it. Or I should say expand you so that you are able to support whatever is trying to come in is really what I meant to say. And you're really, I'm getting that alchemy kind of from this Temperance. Like, it's also like, again, the hesitancy of the Fool card in reverse is further confirmed by this Temperance card, because it's like, okay, I need to go slow. And I think this is also an important message, because it feels like in the beginning, you're just trying to rush through something, or you're trying to make a split decision, or like you were really like, okay, I'm going to learn, I'm going to do this. But then like you needed to stop, you needed to press pause. You needed to slow down for some reason. You needed to look at something in a different way, or see something in a new way. And I think you're going to finally get it. I feel like you're hitting the magic sauce in the near future. So fire signs, that's my reading for you. Great reading. Exciting. So let me know how that one resonated for you. Oh, really? It was interesting. A message came through to you and your camera readjusted itself, changing the focus. Was interesting to watch. Oh, that's interesting. And that's why I was saying, like, for some of you, I feel like you've had a dirty lens, right? With that Ace of Crystals, and you need to like readjust the lens, refocus. There's something like there, like, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there because your girl needs to use the bathroom. So I love you guys so much. If you need your own personal reading, if you need help kind of moving through a big decision, anything like that, all of the links to book your session with me are in the description below. Again, if you're still here, love up on the like button if you haven't already. And don't forget tomorrow night's podcast, Total Fire. It's a good one. You guys are going to love it. I will be there in the live chat. And yeah, I will say it's a great episode. I learned a lot because I'm not as versed in human design other than I knew I was a manifester. That's all I really knew. So lots of information in there. And then of course, some really good information that I wasn't expecting to come through this conversation. She wasn't expecting to come through. And so really fun. It's definitely a great episode. Guys, I love you so much. Have an incredible evening and wishing you all the love. For those of you who are in Alchemy, I'll see you there in the Discord chat. If you'd like to be part of our family, please join Alchemy. We're pretty active there in the Discord. Well, I shouldn't say we, because I have been sick and I haven't been as active as I'd like to be. But of course, now I'm back into my health, so I should be more active. And I'm working on getting you guys your timeless reading very shortly. So guys, I love you guys. Have an awesome night and I'll see you soon.